Hello friends, this is Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. I am doing a video today, a quick video tour of my garden. This is the entrance, and this fence and gate my husband made from reclaimed wood. It turned out really pretty with the different shades of wood. And if you can see the handles, they're made out of metal pipe right here. And as we go into the garden, I have a mailbox and a pot of plants here. Okay, then we'll walk in. That's my garden shed over there. I have 4 raised beds. And over here along the wall I have my hosta garden. Most of these hostas I've had for 2 or 3 years. I put in a couple of new ones this year. That one right there, that little one, is new. And then I planted impatiens around, or in between. So they've only been there probably a week. I had to wait until the last couple of weeks to start planting my garden because it was getting so cold at night, still up until right into May here in North Carolina. So just getting going on the garden. As you can see here, I have a lot of moss. This is all shaded over here, so that's why I planted hostas and impatiens. They grow quite well here in the shade. But, okay, my first bed over here for the veggie part of my garden is, this one is zucchini, and this one is yellow squash. We've got 2 kinds of squash in here. Yellow squash, crooked neck and straight neck. I planted quite a few in here, and I got 2 different kinds because I wanted to make sure I have some that grow. Maybe they'll all grow well this year. The last couple of years I haven't had much luck with squash, zucchini, or yellow squash. This bed here is cute. I've got 3 let's see. I guess I've got 3 cucumbers in here. A lavender over there from last year on the right that survived the winter, and a zucchini right here. And then in this one, this third one, this is my tomatoes. They're growing really well. They were quite small when I planted them just a couple of weeks ago, and they have just taken off. I've got some flowers on them already, so I can't wait until my first harvest. And back there is my oldest hosta in between my air conditioners. It's gigantic and beautiful. And over there I have a new hosta in the corner, and this is my ladder that last year I had it in one of my beds here with cucumbers growing all over it, but this year I wanted to move it out and do something else with it. I do have a potted plant there. I have an impatien in that plant that it's a pot I had with dirt in it. The plant from last year died, so I stuck an impatien in there. Impatiens do quite well here in North Carolina, and they grow into a huge mass of flowers, so I can't wait. I planted some flowers in this galvanized tub here. And over there in my, can you hear that bee? Over there in my my watering can, some more impatiens. And then we'll go over here to my 4th bed. this is the zucchini and a parsley from last year. The zucchini are, of course, all new from this year. And my chickens and goats are in this bed. We used to have real chickens and goats, but not anymore. And so we got these little guys to keep us from missing them so much. Of course, it's not the same, but I like them. I planted some impatiens and a little sitting area here, and some periwinkles right down here, just a couple by this tree. I'll just go over here real quick and show you the other side of my little garden shed here. I've got a couple of these plants. I like galvanized things like for decor in my garden, so I've got that watering can or oil can, whatever it is, down there. My husband bought me a few windows here, and then I don't know if you saw them, but I have a couple of windows over here. Sorry, I'm trying not to move too fast. I already did this video once, and I was panning around way too fast, and the camera was jiggly, and that's hard when you're walking around for the camera not to be jiggly. But here's two windows. I picked these up on the side of the road. Somebody threw them out, and I thought they'd be cute here or somewhere. I had them actually just sitting around for years, and then we put my garden shed here, and I put it out here. But yesterday my garden duties were to kill weeds in my garden paths, pull weeds in my beds. I fertilized. I usually don't fertilize, but I did this year, so we'll see how the plants do with a little fertilizer. And then I watered everything real good. The instructions said to, like when your plants are already planted, I'll just do some watering while I'm finishing up. But it said when your plants are already planted to, sprinkle the fertilizer around, but not too close, like to the plant or the roots. And then you water them in real good, or water the fertilizer real good so it can do its job. It can dissolve and feed your plants. So this was supposed to be, or I think it said it was a natural. I don't know if it used the word organic. It may have, and then I think it used the word natural in the description. So I thought, well, let's give it a try. Can't hurt. I hope I don't kill everything. And it's actually still wet from yesterday, but I want to make sure that fertilizer gets down into the soil, because I don't know when it's going to rain this week. So just watering now, and see if I can get my new hosta over there. And my pot. My air conditioner went on, so that's what that noise is in the background. I'll go over here and get this one. Got my new hosta over there at the same time. My impatience. I planted some new plants out front. but I'd like to get that area a little bit more done. Need some mulch out there and maybe a border of some type. So when I get that more done, I will take a walk out there with y'all and show that. I've planted some hostas out there, and we have some ferns back in the trees on our property that I transplanted, or we transplanted last year. So those are doing pretty good, and hopefully in the next couple of years they will get bigger and bigger and be really nice and fill in that area out front where I planted them in front of the trees and in the shaded areas out front. So, okay. Did we get everything? I think we did. Alright, thank you, and you all have a good Sunday. Happy Mother's Day. It is Mother's Day today. And have a great Mother's Day and a great Sunday. Thank you, and bye-bye. See you next time.